All right, you can see here we do have our mason jar sterilizing, and we'll go ahead and get this going for about another 5 minutes, and then we get up to the main event. Until then, hold tight. Welcome back, Chef, the grill instructor. Today's menu calls for a fruit jam. We're gonna do 2 of them today, but I'm gonna show one. And this is straight from the city garden right out back here, which we're gonna do a strawberry jam and a blueberry jam. You can see I got about 5.5 cups of blueberries that we had some frozen from last year, and some I just picked last night. We're gonna go get these washed up, diced up, and put into our container. But the types we're gonna do today, we're gonna have some spicy and mild. The spicy is gonna consist of our hot banana peppers, our chili boils, and our serranos. And we will go ahead and put these in our pot here once we get this going. From there, we're gonna go ahead and add it into our mason jars that's already been heated up and ready for the fruits and stuff to go into. And once you get those into the jars, it will go out into a water bath. And we'll show that so we can can our jam. Once again, making fruit jam today. Blueberry and strawberry. Some mild, some hot. Be back with you with all the ingredients and how we gonna do it. All right, once we get this here cooked down, our blueberries here, we're gonna get them all mashed up. Then in our ingredients here, we are gonna add a 1/4 cup of lemon juice and 1 pack of pectin to make it gel. Our blueberries are already in here, and we'll come with our peppers and our 3 cups of sugar. Until then, let's get all this mashed down and put in. I'll be right back with you. All right, we did add our 1/4 cup of lemon juice. We're getting this mashed down to a good tendency here. And we're gonna go ahead and add our peppers and our sugar. So our peppers are gonna go in next. Then we're gonna let this mash down a little bit more, cook this down. Then we're gonna add our pectin and our sugar. We'll be right back when it's time to add that. All right, we will add in our patch of pectin here. Put it off to the side. Stir this in, get it mashed down. Now we're just gonna bring this to a boil. When this comes to a boil, then we start adding in our sugar. So we're gonna let this cook. Then when it starts to boil, we'll be right back when we add in our sugar. All right, got all of our sugar added. I'm just gonna get to a rolling boil. And from the rolling boil, we're gonna let it go for 1 minute. And then from then, we'll let it cool slightly, then we can add it into our jars. Once it gets to a rolling boil, we will continue to stir. We'll get back with you at the end of the finished product. Okay, as you can see now, we got us a good rolling boil going. We're gonna stir this for 1 minute and then simmer it down. Okay, so continue to stir and scrape the sides. We'll be back in about 1 minute. All right, we went for 1 minute, timer just went off. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to get this off the eye here. Continue to stir. I'm gonna try to skim off all that off the top. Then we're gonna go from here into our sterilized jars, from our sterilized jars into our water bath so we can can this. All right. So you can see we got all the jars filled. We have a little bit left. I'm going to have to sterilize probably 1 more jar to get it all in. But next, we're going to go ahead and go around the lips of these with vinegar. So that way nothing sticks. Get those good and clean because we are canning these. And it's for safety precautions. So we get all these cleaned up, lids on, and into the water bath. Until then, next time. Okay, I'll show you the step with our white vinegar. You're going to go and get your rag with vinegar on it. Just go around that lip and those rings. And you will be surprised for what's on it. There you go. So we got to get those clean. There's that one. And the lid's going to go on just finger tight. Okay, from here, they go into our water bath for 25 minutes. All right, you can see now the water just now coming up to a light boil. And once that gets a little bit rolling more harder than that, we're gonna put on the timer for about 20 minutes. That's our 20-minute boil bath for our canned items that we're doing. All right, that's the rolling boil we want right there. So I'm gonna set that timer. We'll take this off when it's done. All right, there's our rolling bath there. And my alarm just went off. And we're gonna go ahead and cut this off here. And now this is gonna sit in this for like 5 minutes. And that right there is the end product of your jam, your blueberry, chili, or pepper jam. It will sit for 24 hours, and then it should thicken, and there you have it. Chef, the grill instructor. All right, as we finished up our blueberry jam, now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing with our strawberries, straight from the city garden out in the front. Not a whole lot, but we're gonna get a few. The thing about strawberries is it does not like wet ground, and squirrels, slugs, and ants love them. And so do I, but you gotta get them before they get to them. Right now, on our strawberry jam, we're gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna add way more peppers and bourbon, 3/4 cups of bourbon. But it's the same instructions that I showed you before, same directions, but this one on video. This one right here is the grown man version of strawberry jam with bourbon. We out. Till next time. Chef, the grill instructor. Before I left, I did want to show you the strawberry. There you go. That's our strawberry jam, the adult version with bourbon and a lot of chili peppers.